Hey guys, welcome everyone to my YouTube channel at Learning. So we were completing the C programming full playlist. So in the previous video I have solved a question that is question number 1. Now in this video I will solve this question, question number 2. So let us do that. So to solve this in VS Code, you have to create a folder. So already I have opened this C programming folder. Then in C programming I am creating a new question, a new file, that is ch chapter 1 underscore question 2 dot c, right? So you can see the naming, and if you do not know how to do all these things, then you can check my previous video. I will add the link in the description below, and if you do not know how to install VS Code, then I will add that link in the description also, so you can check in the description whatever you needed to complete this video. I will add all of that link. Okay, so let's start. So let's hit enter. So the file has been created. So now let us write the initial C program. Okay, so just try to write everything in your hand, so it will make more practice for you to just understand things better. So let us see the question here. So what is the question saying? That the distance between two cities. So there are two cities here and here, so that distance should be in kilometers. So this distance should be in kilometer, right? So and that should be input through the keyboard. So we have to use scanf, right? Using scanf we have to take the input from the keyboard, then write a program to convert and print this distance in meters. So we have to print this distance which we are taking in kilometer, and we have to convert that in meters, then feet, then inches, then centimeters. So we have to convert these four things and we have to print this. Okay, so let's start. So first of all we are taking a input from the keyboard. So to take input from the keyboard, we have to give a message in the screen, right, in the console, so that the user can understand that we have to enter something. So printf enter the distance between cities in kilometer, right? Enter the distance between cities in kilometers. So this will be printed in the terminal. So let us save and run to check. Okay, so enter the distance in kilometers, so it is printing. So now let us use scanf. So scanf. So now what we should scan? So the distance, right? So the distance should be in float variables, right? So distance can be a real type of constant, right? So we should take float. So because someone maybe enter the distance is 2.3, someone 23, someone 5, someone 2.5, right? In kilometer, everything is in kilometer. So we have to take float type, right? Because this is the real value, right? So for real we use float type. So we have to use float type, and to convert this in meters, feet, inches and centimeters, we have to take 4 variables and 1 for taking the input in kilometer. So we have to take total 5 variables, and all these variables are in float type, because the calculation result, the input is in float, so the calculation result should maybe in float. So most probably everything will be in float type, so we have to take float type, right? So let us take in the beginning 5 variable. On is kilometer, we will take this as input, then we will convert this in meters, so mt, then feet, so feet, then inches, inches, then centimeter. So you may ask me that why you are writing a short form, right? So I have told in the previous video, or always I suggest you that you should write everything in full form, right, for your understanding. But in this case I have written short form, because we know these things in short form better, right? So km means, we all know that km means kilometer, cm means centimeter, right? So I have written this. Okay, so you can write this as only m. We all know that meter, ft means feet, right? So you can write that. Okay, so we have declared that this is, or this is a comment, right? So declaration of variable, so we have declared that. So here we have to take the input. What type of input? That is float type, so that will be percentage f. And what is the input? At address, where we are taking that in kilometer, right? So at kilometer, right? We all know that this is a address operator, right? So we are taking input using these two lines. One is printing the message, then another is taking the input from the keyboard. Okay, so now we have to convert this, right? First of all we have to convert these 4 things, then we have to print this. So let us convert. So we all know that to convert in meter, we have to what? To convert in meter, we have to just multiply the kilometer by 1000, right? So for centimeter, what we have to do? From meter to centimeter, we have to multiply that meter by 100, right? Then from centimeter we can go inches, right? So inches, yes, inches. So to go inch, we have to multiply that, divide that centimeter by 2.54. so how this is coming, I will explain. So feet means we have to divide inch by 12, right? So this is the formula. So how this is coming, we all know that 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter, right? So to get the meter, we have to multiply that by 1000. So 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter, 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter. So in this way, so here, see here, if we have 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter, so x kilometer means this meter, right? This much meter. So we are converting that kilometer into meter, right? So in the same way, 1 meter means 100 centimeter, right? So this way you can convert this, that centimeter equal to that much meter into 100, right? this you can treat as a variable, right? So inch, because 1 inches means 2.54 centimeter, right? Or 2.54 centimeter is equal to 1 inch, right? So you can convert it by dividing the centimeter by this, and everyone knows that 1 feet means 12 inches, right? Okay, so to convert in feet you have to divide that inches by 12. So this way, so this is the way we are just calculating all these things, right? Okay, so let us do that in here. So now we have got a kilometer, so we have to convert that in meter. So to convert in meter we have to multiply the kilometer by 1000, right? Then we have to get the feet, right? To get the feet we have to, sorry, centimeter, now centimeter. So we know that 1 meter equal to 100 centimeters, so we have to multiply by 100, right? So meter into 100, so you will get the centimeter. Now we need the inches, right? So inches, to get the inches we have to divide the centimeters by 2.54, right? 2.54. Then from the inches we can get the feet, right? So to get the feet we have to divide the inches by 12, right? Because 1 feet equal to 12 inches, so we have to divide. In this case we have to divide. So now we have to print this. In the question they ask that we have to print the output, right? So we have to use print statement, printf. So so what we want to print? In first of all we want to print kilometer, right? So everything is percentage f, so you can use percentage f here, and in this case the variable is kilometer, right? So first of all we want to print the kilometer, then copy and paste this, right? So first of all we want to print kilometer, then we want to print meter, then we want to print feet, right? Then we want to print inches, sorry, then we want to print centimeter, right? So everything is in percentage f. Okay, so there is one thing we can, this will print only the digits, only the values. What is the values? So let me clear the screen first of all. So let's save and then enter. So I just want to print 3 kilometer. Okay, so sorry, enter here 3. You can see this is one output, then this is another, right? Then this is another. So we cannot understand the output. So what can we print? Everything we can print in the backslash n. So maybe you are confused how backslash n is working. So in this example you will understand fully how backslash n is working. So now save and then run it, then enter 3. You can see everything is printing in the new line, right? So this is helping us to print in the new line. So there is one thing requirement, we can print the message that this is kilometer, this is in meter, this is centimeter, right? So give that here, whatever you write there that will be, now whatever we are writing as a string, that will be printed same. So whatever you write there, that will be printed here, right? And the percentage f is printing the values here. So we want to print that distance in kilometer is equal to this. Then I am copying this to save the time. Distance in meter, sorry, right? Then distance in feet, right? Then distance in inches, and last distance in centimeter, right? Okay, so just save, then run, enter 3. So you can see this is printed successfully. So this was for today. So thank you guys everyone for watching my videos, and please, if you like my videos, please subscribe my channel and hit the like button, please. And if you can, then please share my videos. That will be your support for me. So thank you.